子たち、食べても大丈夫なのかな。
新鮮なら大丈夫かもしれない。しじみのお味噌汁は二日酔いに効くらしいです。
年齢大丈夫？人魚姫、いくつだっけ？
人魚姫はバケツと熊手を悲しげにいじっていた。
Hey guys, Tanna here with another SINoALICE video. It's been a long time, I know, so let's move on and go ahead with the video. So Feast of Poachers, it's been announced I think about yesterday, and I believe we will only get a notice maybe later on today. And then finally the banner should release tomorrow as usual on a Thursday, I believe. Okay, so it's not actually here yet. In the notice, I'm not really sure why, but they actually announced it on their social media, Facebook and Twitter. So since it's already announced, we are safe to say that we're gonna get this banner, which was released way earlier for us global, even though they say they are not intending to speed up the process. I mean, they are not really like speeding up, but they kind of, I don't know, jumble up the timeline of the banner releases. Just for reference, okay, let's go to the website. Okay, just to give you a rough idea of what's going on in a SINoALICE Taiwanese database, okay, which I consider the Wikipedia of this game. So far, this has the most up-to-date, most information of the game so far. So they actually have the global for gacha right now. But since we are actually looking for something that was actually in JP and not in global yet, so we have to use the JP, to reference. Okay, so this banner was initially released 2018 April. Okay, for reference, the game released in 2017 June for the JP version. So this is like almost 1 year. Actually, it's like 10 months later, and then it's actually right here. So this is the banner for tomorrow that will be released. So just to get a rough idea, what we'll be getting is simply put a new job, comes along with a new weapon. Okay, so to look at them, okay, as usual, we can go to the job list. Okay, we have Little Mermaid and Briar Rose. Okay, Ibara. Okay, so Little Mermaid and Ibara, they're actually known as the Poacher job, which they don't actually use a specific weapon. So for Little Mermaid Poacher, the weapon selected is actually the polearm, so she's kind of like a paladin, but this is not what paladin looks like, so probably why. Okay, so before we get into the details, the summary of this whole banner, in my opinion, is to probably just skip this, unless you are a whale or maybe a high key dolphin that want to get Kakinos, which is a nightmare I'm gonna talk about later. So in summary, Kakinos basically does the same thing as the library whips. So this is the gacha version. Kakinos actually give you Blessed Armor 2, the same as library whips, which is definitely one of the better summons out there, okay, especially for Polo. Unless you're a heavy spender, I would advise you not to pull on this banner, simply because, let's get into the details of this banner today. So, Little Mermaid, let's check out her details. Okay, as usual, I feel like, as I mentioned so many times now, the jobs so far are more or less the same-ish. So like for Little Mermaid, areas relating to Little Mermaid should get a rate up for polearm. Okay, 30, 40, 50, 60% for us here in global. And in JP, okay wait, it doesn't say JP, but okay. So if you manage to get 2 of her cards, I don't know, it doesn't say JP only. So we could possibly have the chance to get 2 of her Arcana card. Okay, so 30, 40, 50, 60%. Okay, right off the bat is 60%. If you manage to get a card, you'll be 70%. Okay, as usual, the common stats is what it matters more. A bunch of stats: magical attack, magical defense, magical attack, and then some HP here, okay? Some HP. So level 14 should get a magical attack of 400, same as 11 and 12, okay? 400 magical attack. And then let's take a look at Ibara. The exact same thing, except it's actually hammer. So hammer 30, 40, 50, 60%. If we get the Arcana card times 2, it'll be 70% hammer. Okay, the stats as usual. Extra physical stats for the common, so you'll be able to get 450 stats that will apply to your whole account. So these two will be the pretty standard stuff. I mean, it's good to have, but let's take a look at the weapon. Shovel of Sorrow. This is pretty typical. Skill here is M defense debuff, so it's not Dauntless Courage, it's not Replenish Magic, so this is a weapon not noteworthy of. Stats wise, average. So the same goes as the Ibara Poacher, okay, Rake of Slumber, okay, stats is the same, and Colo 8 skill P defense debuff, again, not the desired Colo 8 skill. So just solely because of this reason, you can actually kind of, if you have been watching or you have been, you know, listening to people, what kind of banner to save, what kind of banner to pull on, you'll probably be able to make your own decision at this point. But if not, you know, just go ahead and watch our videos. We will definitely be saying the same thing over and over again, you know, based on just a couple of criteria to actually, you know, notice like if this banner is worth pulling for. Okay, so the attractive part of this banner actually is this Kakinos right here. Okay, so as mentioned, Kakinos actually gives you Blessed Armor 2. Greatly raised defense, okay, 27%, okay, just at the base. When you evolve it, it actually gives you Blessed Armor 3, which gives you 32%. We actually don't know what's the percentage for in Colo, because it just says greatly raised defense, it doesn't say the percentage, but in story, it'll be 27%. So let's just take it as face value that we'll also get 27% for Colo as well. The other nightmares that has the same skill set is actually Library Whips, and then there's High Golem, which we have not seen them yet. So we do have let's go to the nightmares. Okay, so if you go to the nightmare, click on global, okay, and then look at skills, okay, defense. Importantly, when you filter, okay, click on the base, okay, because we don't really evolve nightmares. We just don't have the materials to do that unless you're spending quite a ton of resources and money, of course. And especially, you know, those free nightmares that you actually use to cost. So they, in my opinion, they are not worth evolving right now unless you manage to get lucky and pull on a gacha nightmare that is useful. Then it's definitely worth evolving. Okay, so our type defense. It may seem that Tricky Whips is a good idea, but actually Tricky Whips only give you Enchanted Armor 1. Okay, moderately raised defense. So interestingly, if you already know, Hateful Golem, which is a farmable nightmare in story mode, I mean, you have to use SP to cast them, but it gives you Blessed Armor 2, which is the exact same thing as the paid one right here, or the gacha one right here. So the stark difference is SP 50, okay? And in Colo, you need 200 SP to cast this. Comparing with this, Kakinos is free, just free, okay? So this is the biggest difference and very, very important. I mean, 200 SP is a lot. So if you have Kakinos, it doesn't matter if you're a DPS or a rear guard, you can just summon. Anyone can just summon. But for this, it's preferably you get your rear guard to actually summon this. Frontliners should not waste the SP to summon anything. I mean, preferably, but in the case that your rear guard are not as active as your vanguard for some reason, preferably not. In my opinion, one of the most important summons, nightmares that you actually should cast first, which I have talked about in the Colo video, I think. So anyway, that's about it for today. There's actually not a lot to talk about since the banner is not released yet. Is the reason why I prefer to actually, you know, talk about this when the banner released. But then again, this is more like a skip banner, so I think it's fine to actually talk about it right now. Moving forward, I just want to... Okay, I don't know why, but my OBS just crashed and did not even save anything. I'm not really sure why that happened. This is actually the first time. But anyway, I'm gonna repeat what I was saying, okay? Okay, so since it's been a long time, you know, since I actually made a video, I just want to update, you know, what's going on in my account, in my guild so far. Okay, in our guild, okay, we're actually full right now. Most of us are actually pretty active in Colo, I believe. Okay, sometimes one or two members will not come online, but most of the time we are actually on Discord discussing the strategy and, you know, Colo, even after Grand Colo ended, which is amazing. I really liking how things are right now. I mean, obviously things will change in the future, but right now this is how it is. Okay, so one thing I'm trying to do is to rank up here, okay, through my story. As you can see that I'm the lowest rank in the guild, and that's why I have the lowest HP among all the vanguards. Okay, so Dara is the second, since he has the second lowest rank as well. So in a story, okay, let's go to the story. So I cleared almost everything here. Act of Impulse, normal, okay. Wait, is hard? Okay, yeah. Okay, so hard mode, I actually just completed Grotto. Chapter 4, I'm gonna start on Chapter 5 soon. And then Chapter 4, I could not complete for this because I'm just autoing for all the stages. So I have not done the second half of this. And Act of Hatred, okay, I've completed most of these. Okay, so very important to note is Little Mermaid Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. In Chapter 1, okay, you'll be able to farm for Hateful Plant, which is essential for your Colo. And then in Chapter 2, actually more importantly, in Chapter 2, they have 2 nightmares that is essential as well. So first one, Hateful Golem. As I talked about it earlier in this video, okay, Hateful Golem, this is where you can actually farm them. And then Hateful Bird as well, you can actually farm for Hateful Bird, which is great for Colo. I'm not going to talk about details in today's video. I'm not sure if I actually talk about this in the Grand Colo video or not. In all of Chapter 1, they also have, if you do not have Justice, you can actually farm for Hateful Spider here, which is good for your Colo as well. Okay, and then Chapter 3, Kaguya Alice, Chapter 3, you can actually get, okay, Hateful Hound here, which is also really important for your Colo as well. About event, okay guys, event, this is really important. Dreams Under the Missing Pages is gonna end really soon. I mean, just a day's time. I could not actually complete verse 6 yet. We kind of got one shot in our quest, so probably not now. Shooting Gallery, okay, let me just do Shooting Gallery real quick. Okay, okay, just need this. I'm just actually doing just for the diamonds daily. Okay, got it. One more. Why is this times 10? Okay, another one. And then I get out, just to note that it will be done on the 27th of August. What's this? Swift Poacher. Oh, this one looks good. Okay, aiming for this. Hopefully we get. Actually, I'm just aiming for the crystals. But I get Game Girl. Fine. Okay, I usually do it in just a couple of times and I get the grand prize, but now it's actually fine. Okay, so I got it. And we still got one more girl, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just do it. Hopefully we get it and call it a day. Okay, we got it. Yeah, and then I'll come back tomorrow. So note that the event will end on the 27th, so it's still got one more week after the event ends. If you have not already, this is really important guys. Go to the mission and try to complete these co-op battles with a guild member. So if you can, you know, arrange with your guild and try to grind 30 stages each. 30 stages normal, 30 stages hard. Okay, so tomorrow is the last day that you can actually try to, you know, rush this. Okay, normal, recommend that you just do verse 1, okay, and then you get a lot of tickets. Okay, that's the best that you can go for. And then hard, it's not that much of a difference, 1-ish, unless you're doing 5. Yeah, I've not covered this event, but remember that you need to complete this, okay, 5 times each, except for verse 5, I think. Yeah, verse 5 you just need to do 1 time, or I don't know, if you're farming for Edgelord, then go ahead. Yeah, so you can actually do this. Oh, I have not completed verse 4 yet. We've been doing verse 1 and verse 2. One of my friends just needed the minstrel chest, so we were actually farming for verse 2 until we got it today. So really happy for him. Yeah, personally I'm not using this gear set. Okay, so just to see what I'm actually using now. Okay, let me just remove and do this real quick. Okay, 109,000. Okay, L weapon 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 L weapons. The rest are SR. And why is this doing here? Probably because not enough cost. Yeah, okay, that's probably the reason why. And the reason I need to level up soon. Okay, then armor wise, I'm filled out with this NieR Automata armor set. I think it's fine until we get a much stronger armor worth investing on, but right now this is fine by me. Nightmare, I still need a lot of materials to actually level them. This is the 2 new edition, the SR. The sub nightmare, they are not wasted, they're actually used right here. Sub armor, accidentally used, you know, kind of like noob mistake to actually raise these. All these as well, just these are actually fine. Then weapons, the weapons is all these right here. So this is my character right now. And if I wanna kind of force the half nightmare right here, I don't do this, I would have to do these two. Okay, blade and pole arm. The sub gear is irrelevant, so I just recommend it. So I'll get 98,000. So this is actually pretty strong since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them will get a major boost to, you know, spear. I could just do pole arm and get a major cut. So personally, I would think if I would wanna do this, I'll go with this method. Okay, and then probably level up some pole arms, you know, so that I can use her, and then you'll be like super strong. I believe this is the best bet for my Colo now. Pole arm plus blade. When Shinma comes, I still have, you know, blades to actually go by one. Yeah, 11 spear and 9 blade, which is actually fine. I think this might work. I could actually try this tomorrow for grand call, for normal colo. Oh yeah, she's actually I actually need the cut, so I'm probably gonna do a pull. If I known earlier, I should have put at the appropriate banner, but I kind of like forgotten about that. So right now I need one more for RepliCant medal, you know, so I can get Kane's Arcana. I don't need Young Emil, I don't need Evola Popola. So in order to do that, I need to pull on the current banner, which I'm going to be doing right now. Okay, 1 day left. I need to do 2 times, I believe, to actually get 100 medals. So best of luck to myself. This is not a banner that I'm supposed to be, you know, messing with, but wish me luck and let me get a SR weapon that I can use, hopefully. Even if I get the Evola Popola and Young Emil, I'm not gonna complain since they are still free classes. Okay, S weapon. Oh, I'm not really sure what's that. Okay, this looks familiar. Okay, Replicant matter 50, so I just need to do 2 steps, okay? I don't think I want to go all out on the step 5, but okay, let's just see how it goes. Okay, 1 more rest, okay. That's amazing, 4 out of 10 rest so far. Hopefully I get a SR, I don't know, I'm not picky about this, I just need the medals. Oh, nice! Gonna screenshot this. It's not relevant to me, but you know, I just need the medals. And okay, Dark Puppet. Okay, that's the orb that we are not gonna use. Probably not gonna do this. This is like what, 300 each? 900. Gonna save this. And since I got lucked out on the Evola Popola, not intentionally, I'm gonna do this right now. Max out to get 50 events. Okay. And gotta collect the medal. Medal. Okay, purification is ready, so I'm gonna do that in a minute. Medal exchange. RepliCant. In. Done. Okay, in the box again. I wish they would just send it to me right away without going to the box. God, I kind of accidentally muted myself again. Hey, why do I always do that? Why? Okay, thankfully I didn't mute much of my conversation, okay, in the video. So anyway, what I was saying that is that if you have access to Conquest whenever, you know, you see it, you can use the website to actually, you know, track when is Conquest coming. I actually run Conquest on auto. Okay, you know, just click the first button to grind for mastery, which you get around 400 to 600 depending on a lot of factors. But on stage 1, you with 5 AP, you'll be able to get 400 to 600 mastery plus. Okay, it depends on a lot of factors. So sometimes people come in, or you can actually lock the game and do it yourself. It doesn't matter, since verse 1 is auto-able, so you'll be able to farm your mastery that way. So that's just a pro tip to end this video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this video. Want more SINoALICE content, drop me a thumbs up and comment below how you liking SINoALICE so far, which with all this new stuff keep coming out, which I'm actually enjoying so far. I don't have to kill myself grinding all the free stages. There's a limited AP that we can actually use, which I'm really happy so far. So, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.